there. I'm excited to be here to talk to you about 5 things that I know that you need if you are bootstrapping your business. Now, let me tell you the story. I know for me, when I first started my business, I did not have a line of clients waiting for me, right? When you are in business, you are either starting or you are currently in business, yet you want to promote on social media, but you don't want or you don't have the funds to hire a social media manager to do it for you. This video is for you because I'm going to break down the 5 things that I believe that you should have in order for you to have a successful content going out and not having to spend a dime. And again, this is for you who is really bootstrapping and trying to make sure that you are still out there promoting your brand, because the whole purpose of you doing that is because you want to get leads and paying clients. So whether you're just starting out, thinking of starting out, or you're currently in business, but you're not getting the flow of income that is consistent enough for you to commit to having somebody hired in your team to run your content for you, because you know that having content is important for the visibility of your brand on social media. This video is for you, and I want you to hang tight and continue to watch till the end, because I'm going to walk you through the 5 things that I want you to have in order for you to run your content for free, as long as you're willing to learn and you're willing to implement these things. And then later on, when you have a flow of clients coming in into your business, you can absolutely invest into someone creating the content for you on a full-time basis. So the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because when I started my business, let me tell you, I did not go out and get a business loan. And if you're thinking of getting a business loan to start a business online, don't do it. Don't do it. Everything is out there. Come on now. You can do this. And really, the key is for you to dedicate time to invest in building your content, right? And those are the things that I teach. So if this is your first time meeting me, hi. My name is Martine Cadet. I'm a content strategist coach, and I help female entrepreneurs, particularly coaches and consultants, create content on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, so that they are brand aligned and that they really showcase their expertise so they can attract the clients that their business is all about, right? So I am not about creating content just for the fluff and just to run this marathon of social media. I'm all about creating beautiful content to, again, showcase your expertise and organically engage a community of people that are interested in your coaching business. And this, again, if you have a product-based business, this video is also good for you, because at the end of the day, whether you have a product-based business or a service-based business, which is a personal brand, and you want to use social media as a marketing way for you to get more visibility, then this video is for you. So as I mentioned early in this video, we're going to talk about 5 things that I absolutely believe that you just need to get going. There's a lot of stuff out there, right? There's no lack of information. Obviously, YouTube, Google, listen, I learned a lot of what I know over the years building my business through YouTube and Google. So thank you, Google. Thank you, YouTube. And I do want to give a quick disclaimer here that the brands that I'm going to mention, I'm not being endorsed by them, although I would love to. I don't have any affiliate links from them. I just love them and I use them religiously. I've used them since the day one when I started my business, and I continue to use them for my business. Now, I may consider to upgrade at some point and eventually hire someone to do it for me. But for now, we're bootstrapping because we are building and we just don't have the finances or the budget to invest into someone doing it for you. Now, if you don't know, social media management, people that do social media management, and I can speak for that because I've done it, they run pretty high ticket. Like it could be anywhere between $300 a month to $1,500 a month. I've even heard people, charging over $2,000 a month. It all depends on, how many platforms, how many times you want to post, and what type of work you want them to do in addition to creating the content. So it could get pricey. And if you're ready to do it on your own and you want to probably, try to make it a little bit easier for you, that's where I come from. I do have free training available as well regarding Instagram, Facebook, and just creating content there. So if you are interested in that, I will share the link in the comment of this post. But here today, we're going to talk about 5 things that you need. Ready? Make sure you have a pen and paper because I am going to give it all away. So a lot of it may sound very, whatchamacallit, no brainer, because you're going to be like, Martine, tell me something I don't know. But it's the truth. The number one tool that you have right now that you're either holding on in your hands right now or even watching me from it is your phone and your computer. Okay? Your phone and your computer are the tools, the free tools. I mean, they're not free. You're paying for it. You paid for that computer. You're paying for that phone every single month, right? And the Wi-Fi on it. So you have them and they are powerful. Okay, so let's start there. You have your phone, you have your computer. Okay, and in social media, what do we need to do? We need to create videos, we need to create content and images and whatnot. So we'll get to that, right? So number one is the actual, physical tool, which is your phone or your computer. Now let's focus on the phone for the number two tool. The number two tool is for you to edit your content, right? So let's just say you took pictures on your phone, which you should absolutely do. I do it still now. And I even have a pro tip for you. I use the Instagram filters to take pictures for me to post on my social media. Like the focus filter or the really, really nice filters that they have in Instagram stories. So I do that all the time. I take a selfie through the focus filter or whatever, and then I edit it outside in another app. So use all these things and download it into your camera roll, and that's it, right? So editing, there's tons of editing apps, but I'm going to talk to you about 2 that I particularly love. One, because they're easy to use. 2, because they're free and they look really, really, professional at the end of the day when you work them out. So number one for photos is Visco. VSCO. Write it down. Great, great filters in there. I mean, you're going to look like a professional photographer when you edit your images on there. And then for videos and also images, but particularly for videos, I'm a huge fan of InShot. One, because again, it's free. You can upgrade to get more stuff, but it's awesome and it's so freaking easy to use. There's no reason why you should not be editing your video in InShot. So I do have Final Cut Pro in my computer. I've done video editing on there. I do have iMovie, which is also, if you have a Mac, it's free. It's in your computer. Use it for your videos. Use what you have. You don't have to go out and invest money on tools and things like that. Okay, you already have these things, so use them. So you have your phone, right? You're taking pictures on your phone and you're editing on your phone through third-party apps such as Visco or InShot. So that's 2. Remember, I have 5, okay? I'm just going to look at my notes. Now, number 3, you're going to come to a point where you are going to potentially run out of content of yourself. And this is when you have to start curating a little bit more outside of your own content. One, it's great because it's showing your expertise in your industry if you know very well how to curate your content, which is something that I also coach. There's many, many free tools out there to help you curate great images, great quotes and whatnot. But the one place that I have to say has been very good to me, and if you haven't heard of it, you should use it, is unsplash.com, which is again a great, great resource for royalty-free images, high resolution, that you can edit whichever way you want. I've had situations where I've taken unsplash images of like a computer with a blank screen and edited it in a way where I had my website screenshot over it. So, it's fine. It works. And for the messaging that I have. So be creative with it. Unsplash is great. Another one is pixabay.com is also great. Pexels is also amazing. So these are all tools out there that are free for royalty free images. They even have royalty free videos. As long as they work with the type of business that you have, do use them. They're out there for free for a reason. You do want to give credit to the photographer that took the image because it's free, but they took the time to take the pictures. So do share them and tag them when you do share the image as much as you can. It's just nice to do, right? But that's where I would say definitely go and find your free curated images so that you could do quotes with a background image on it if you wanted to, is a way for you to use that. Or you could use some of it for your Instagram stories or even thumbnails for your videos or whatever you want to do, right? So that's number 3. Number 4, you want to design, right? I'm looking here because I have my notes and I don't want to forget all the points. Number 4 is designing. So there are tons of free designing tools out there. I've tried them. I feel all of them. I've tried them. There's PicMonkey. There's what's it called? Easel. But the one that I always go back to, and they're always upgrading and changing things around, is Canva.com. If you're not on Canva, you need to get on Canva. Now, why I love Canva, one, because it's free, you can upgrade to have more options, but the free version gives you so much. And you have templates that make sure that you are in the right size of the platform that you're about to promote on. I cannot tell you how many times I go on Instagram and I'm like, does this profile does not know about Canva? Because their post is not 1080, which is the standard size of Instagram, and they have words cutting, and it just drives me up the wall when I see that, because I'm like, come on, take the time to research tools that can help you make your content a little bit better. And the good thing about Canva, the templates that are there are going to inspire you and help you build your brand so that it looks right, right? Because the templates are so beautiful and so easy to use. It's a drag and drop thing over there on Canva. And if you use it now, please do comment. Let me know, how you use it. How long have you been using it? I've been using Canva for the past 5 years and I haven't upgraded. So, and I'm doing just fine. I may decide to upgrade for just the additional stuff that there's on there, but honestly, the free version has so much. So I'd really highly suggest that you check out Canva for your content editing, images, that is, whether it's for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it. The templates are there. They're already sized for you, and all you have to do is drag your image in there, and you are going to be confident that it's going to fit the platform wherever you are promoting, and it's going to look great, okay? Because you want your brand to be positioned right on social media as you promote it, okay? So we're up to 4. So lastly, as I mentioned to you, I have 5 tools that I want you to look into in using religiously for your content creation for social media if you're not ready to hire a social media manager to do it for you. So the last one is how to manage your social media. Okay. So there again are a lot of tools out there and I've tried them all. There's Planoly, there's Plan, and there's Later, however they call it. But the one that I fell in love with, I stumbled upon it like 3 years ago, and I recently looked into it again, is Buffer. Buffer, Buffer, is the best app, in my opinion, out there as far as managing your social media posts. Takeaway, it posts for you on Instagram. So this is why when I coach for content creation, I specifically say you can create your content in one sitting, and managing it that way with Buffer is the best because you sit there, you schedule everything out, and the posts go out on their own, and all you got to do, and it's safe. And all you got to do is focus on your engagement and really working with your clients, and you don't have to worry about it, right? So Buffer is definitely a source for managing your social media accounts. That is my number one go-to tool for posting and scheduling my posts across platforms. Now, if you're only on Facebook, for example, you actually can schedule your post on Facebook too, and it's free. So I don't know about you, but when I started my business, I didn't have no money to be investing in no business. And I wasn't going to go take a loan out to start an online business. I needed ways to be able to start showing up online and, consistently. And I had to do it myself, and I still do it myself because I knew that I could not hire someone to do it for me. So I invested the time to learn about these tools, to look them up, try them out, and really weigh in which one do I like the most. So to recap, what are the 5 things that you need if you are looking to run your content for free and not hire someone to do it for you right away? I'm not suggesting, if you're watching me and you're a virtual assistant or a social media manager, I'm not killing your gig right now. I love your hustle. Keep going. I'm just talking to my entrepreneurs that are trying to build their social media content, and they're just not there yet with the slew of clients that they need to afford you. That's all I'm talking about. Okay. So, number one, obviously, is your phone and your computer. Don't underestimate that. You've already invested in them, and these are great equipments, and now they're coming out with more, you know, better phones, and you don't need to go buy a crazy camera. You don't need to go, hire a crazy photographer or whatever. Like, you can do it yourself for free, okay? As long as you're committed and you know what the end um product that you want, you should be good to go. Okay. So number one is your phone and your computer, and obviously Wi-Fi. And then to edit your photos, I would highly suggest a Visco. To edit your videos, I would highly suggest InShot for sure. And again, the disclaimer is I'm not an affiliate for any of them. I just love the tools. Number three, you need to curate outside images for your quotes and whatnot. You could go on unsplash.com. You could go on Pixabay. Pexels is also a great royalty-free website because royalty images are pretty pricey. And, you're not ready to invest in them. Just go there and pull images there. And to design your content, Canva is absolutely my go-to. I believe in it. I love it. It's my favorite tool. I use the app and I use it on my desktop for images and editing. And I'm always confident that everything's going to look great because it's already sized for the platform that I'm about to share my content with. And then lastly, to manage your content, I would highly suggest that you look into Buffer. That's my favorite tool. There's other ones. There's Planoly, there's Plan, and Ladder, but I like Buffer. Buffer's great. The free version can give you 3 platforms that you can schedule out and have your content published on a schedule on its own, including Instagram. So if you did not know that, you heard it from me. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Now, I do have a free 20-minute consultation call that I could do with you where I'm going to audit wherever you are, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram. And I'm going to tell you the things that you're doing right and the things that you could do better. So if this is something that you're interested in, please do. I invite you to come and book some time with me so that I can share with you what are the things that you can immediately do to improve your social media presence right away. So book some time. I'd love to see what you're doing and help you out. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching all the way through, and hopefully you picked up a few things or two. And if you have additional questions in regards bootstrapping your social media, please do share in the comments. I'll be looking and I'll be addressing whatever concerns you have. I'm here to help you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.